See you later, Tahoe. Be back in a little bit. Sorry, baby. Hey, adventurers. As I said before, today is the day we venture out onto the West Coast. It's going to take us a while to get there. Hopefully no hiccups on the road. But today is the day. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the notifications. It is hot out here. We are on our way. The first stop is going to be Virginia, but we're boondocking first. We're waiting for the kids to come back, and then we're going to hit the road. First stop, Lynchburg RV Campground over in Virginia. It's going to take us a while to get there. I'm going to keep you guys with us. I'm going to try to post a video a day so that you guys can keep up with us whenever we're on our road. Remember, the memberships for the channel, that's where we're going to have our up-to-date information where you can see exactly where we are, what we're doing. We typically upload videos once every 3 days, but if you're part of the membership of the channel, we upload every day to that platform so that you'll be able to see wherever we are. That's going to start now, today, on the Smalls RV Adventures. We did have to say goodbye to the Chevy and the house. I cleaned up the tow vehicle. Not the tow vehicle, what am I talking about? I cleaned up the hauler and the Kia. Cleaned up the tires a little bit. Armor wrote the tires on the Motorhome. Just so that, you know, we can look a little bit clean on the road. I know it's going to be filthy by the time we get there. We're running because we're going to be stopping like maybe every 2 or 3 hours just so that we can go to the bathroom. You know, the kids can have their snacks, stretch their legs. And I can also fill up because I have to look for gas stations that, you know, we'll be able to get this rig in and out. I got stuck once and I don't want to get stuck again. And look at this thing. Let me tell you something about this hauler. I'm used to backing up travel trailers and I don't know what's wrong with this car hauler, but when I back up, it doesn't listen. All of the opposites, it doesn't listen. Eventually it does listen, but if you're trying to back up straight, it goes whatever way it wants to, and I'm learning that. So I'm like, wow, if I get stuck, I may have to disconnect. Back in now, it's getting hot. We did have to put the Easy Pass in the window. We have the car hauler, the Kia, and this motorhome hooked up to the same Easy Pass account. So whenever I'm driving, it always takes the plate of the back vehicle. I have no idea how it's going to work because you're going to have 2 plates back there. I don't know if it's going to take from the car hauler or it's going to take from the Kia. The car hauler is the most in the back, so let's see how it happens. We have the Easy Pass here in the front. So here's the Easy Pass here in the front window, and the car hauler is all the way to the back. I can't even see it out of the mirrors. Keep the noise down in the front. I have the AC on in the back, but I'm gonna have to put a fan because the air seems like it's not transporting all the way to the front. It is cooler in here than outside, but I'm gonna put a fan on just to bring the air up a little more. AC on up there, and we got the fan blowing because we're gonna be here for about 2 hours. We have this full ready for travel. This is what we're gonna be plugged into. We put a blanket down for Mac right here, but it seems like he doesn't want to use it if we're not driving. This also makes sure that he stays out of the way because he likes to go on the way. I don't know what it is with Mac, but when we're driving, he likes to stay right underneath us. And he will not stay still. He won't stop until he's like right touching us. So I put this little blanket here. This is what he sleeps on when we're driving. And he usually stays on it. But then when we're in the living portion, well, back here, it's just like a couple of steps away. He wants to sleep on the floor in the walkway. And I don't know if I showed you guys the walkway when the motorhome is closed in. There's only enough room for like one person to go back and forth. And he'll plop down and sleep right in the walkway instead of sleeping like all the way to the back or all the way to the front. I have no idea why he does it. Yeah, he's at his most comfortable. He looks really comfortable. I don't know why he wants to sleep on the floor. I'd rather sleep right there where it's comfortable. I can stretch out. Maybe it's warmer in the back because that's where the AC is. I just put the fan on, so I don't know if that will help him. I'm feeling kind of tired, so before we hit the road, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Remember, we're waiting for the kids. Kids come back, we're headed to Virginia. I'm gonna keep it one video all the way headed to the Virginia. It's not gonna be that long of a video, maybe be like 30, 40 minutes, but I'm gonna keep you guys with me. Mac is still right there. I'm about to take him out for a walk. My coffee is made for the road. Just waiting for this guy to see if he needs to go to the bathroom before we go. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. He already did a number one. One thing I'm worried about is ticks. I don't think that he'll get any ticks. We do have the flea collar on him, but I don't want ticks. So I'm trying to keep him away from high grass. And when we're in the sticks and bricks, I always keep our grass low too. It's another boondocking adventure. Waiting for the kids to come home so we can hit VA, Virginia. By the end of this trip, we're gonna have probably double these miles. We have 5,200 miles. By the end of the trip, I'm thinking we're gonna have at least 10,000 miles, but we'll see. We're only taking one big trip like this a year, so we're only taking this trip. This is a once in my life. I don't think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's just the first time that I'm able to do this slowly with my whole family, where we can touch all of these states. And it's so great where the kids are out of school. I'm retired. My wife, she's retired. So we get to just travel and enjoy each other and enjoy the freedom. The kids back there, Gracie, you sleep? Kalisha is gone. We had a traffic jam. Anita has her table out to feed my little Rufus over there. Dog is down there. We still have a lot of time. It says 8 hours on the battery. Table is cool to have. The key is still hooked up, thank God. And I don't know what's going on over here, but we're stuck in a big traffic jam. Checking in with you guys, we made it to Virginia. Ooh, we got about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours left, and it's gonna be dark when we get there. It's gonna be nighttime, that's what I didn't want. But hey, what can we do? I have a plan though. If it's too dark when we get there, I'll just park this RV in the morning. I'll stay right in the waiting area and I'll sleep right there. I don't care. These guys got their ice pops, and the gas, I can still see it filling up outside. I go back out there once I get close, but it's gonna be pretty pricey. Drove until we had like a half a tank of gas left, and then I pulled over because I was driving for about 3 or 4 hours. And then I realized when you put this thing on cruise control, it just keeps going. It looked like the gas wasn't going down. I was like, oh my God. But finally it went down to half, but that cruise control works. It kept me right at that 65, 70 miles per hour. And it was awesome. I couldn't believe it, because when I pressed the gas with my foot, it felt like I was putting too much gas. Like you heard the engine roaring. But with the cruise control, you barely hear it roar. It took care of it real good. Now the cruise control is off. I'm gonna turn it back on as soon as we get back on the highway. $6 first full up. Oh, good morning. We're back, and things don't go as planned. I got a flat tire on the trailer. I just realized that this morning. Well, we must have rolled over a rock or something. But thank God we're inside at the campground where I can get that fixed right away. I just find a tire shop somewhere close by. I do have a flat repair kit and I have a spare tire, but I want to get that fixed before we get back on the road. I'm gonna see if I can pump air in to that tire and see where the hole is. It's the back tire there. Got the spare on. Lucky I learned this trick. Raise up the trailer tire with some leveling blocks. But got that out of the way. Let me put this spare back on the back. Finishing off their breakfast. Mommy's finishing off hers too. And here's the money shot. So let's look at the campsite here. We up on some leveling blocks. Little uneven, but I'm learning the trick with this motorhome. Now, because over here, he's getting his thing on. They must have just rocked these roads, but these rocks are like huge. These are the biggest rocks I ever seen in a motorhome. Well, we just got out the RV and Mac is already pooping. We were at this motorhome before. Don't tell me he's pooping again. We were here before, like 3 years ago. The road conditions have gotten a lot better, but I don't like these big stones. You can pop a tire. I think that's what popped one of the trailer tires. Where I left the trailer, the car hole is not too far. It was right up the road. It's kind of easy to get to our camp spot, but this is in a wooded area. Look at that. With the amount of trees around here, I'm surprised Starlink works. I have to find a tire shop. I don't know where I'm gonna find this tire shop. I'm gonna have to. I don't think it'll be too far. I can see the car now. I know I'm gonna scrape up a lot of the road driving over here. I'm gonna throw this poop bag away and get this car hauler to our site. And then when I'm leaving, I think I'm gonna come back over here. That's where I left the car. I just hooked everything up and left the car there. We would have fit everything into our site, squeezed in, but everything fit in. There's the kids walking with their Crocs on. Matt's probably gonna need some Crocs. These are some boulders here. I wanna put on those new sneakers that I got sent to me, because these rocks, you feel them at the bottom of your feet.
My toes hurt.
Your toes hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
How? That's a lot hard. But what?
I'll tell you guys what happened with the motorhome. So not only did I get a flat on the car hauler that we fixed, I also got some, what you call these things? Some things came up on the dashboard and it said service, something system, ABS system, no hill assist, something like that it was saying. So I had to call Camping World, and we're in Virginia right now, and we're here into the 8th, where we're gonna be going to Alabama. So I had to call the Camping World where we are. It's about 50 minutes away, and I asked them if it's okay for somebody to look at this mountain, the motorhome, before we go to our next location. Somebody has to look at it, and the motorhome is not even a year old. So they were looking at me like, if I have to pay, why should I have to pay when it's under warranty? You know what I mean? I bought it from Camping World, so we'll see what they tell me and what I have to do. Even if I have to pay up front, I heard some animals out there, I heard something. Even if I have to pay up front, I don't mind. But still, this is a brand new motorhome, not even 6,000 miles on it. And this is the first long distance trip we're doing. And right off the back, you got problems. So let's see what happens there. Yeah, out here scouting out where everything is. Yeah. Some nice little park here.
Bucky.
Nice basketball court. But I want to see what the pool looks like. I know they have a big lake there. Last time I came, it didn't look too healthy.
Big
but
lake.
we're gonna look at it. Going in there. I don't want none of those amoebas.
Oh,
I don't want it. But I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. We're gonna try to give you guys videos of all our destinations and the things that we do. We're gonna be here in Virginia for a couple of days. So all our outings, we're gonna let you guys see what's over here and what to do in Lynchburg, Virginia. And we're just gonna have a good time.
Okay.
The pool looks like it's open.
Okay.
Looks like people in it. And I bought my swim trunk, so y'all gonna get some videos of me swimming too in there. Mac is laboring, boy. It is hot out here for him. Wait till he feels that California heat. He ain't gonna like it. All right, guys, before this video gets too long, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna update you on what's happening with the motorhome and me fixing the tire. That's probably gonna be somewhat tomorrow. I'm gonna fix the spare tire. I don't like driving around without a spare, so I'm gonna fix that right away. And then I'll let you guys know how that went and how everything else goes. I mean, I have a plug for it, but I'd rather go and take it to the professionals. But I'll let you guys know how that went. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Y'all having fun? They just said, I want to go to the park, Dad.